reads in defense. Like if it's a high screen, go into the screen. If it's total line, go over top. Like things like that definitely transfers over.
You talked about how much time that you had after your
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks and the Chicago Bulls. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the five for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Mutombo is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Kobe. And it's Durant in at the two-guard spot. Now Giannis. After the missed three from KD. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. It's on Kawhi Leonard. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Now, here's Mutombo. Pass to KD. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now LeBron. He's covered by Leonard. James looking around. And stolen by Leonard. Durant with a wide open look. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Boy, no hesitation right there. You see Kevin Durant assertive on the offensive end.
It's rebounded by Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Outside, Kobe from past the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Back to LeBron. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
Now, the Bulls will take it. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Leonard. And it's LeBron missing. Here's Bryant. Durant at the elbow. Pass to Leonard. Now Kobe. 5 to shoot. O'Neal a screen on Chamberlain. From deep, Bryant drills it from outside. 3. And that ties it up.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
LeBron with it. Shoots the 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Leonard, the pass to Bryant. Another 3 for Dallas.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Bryant. And a deep 3 from James. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the paint. Here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup. Look out.
Kobe against Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. To the middle. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker. Such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 from KD. Another 3 for Dallas.
It doesn't matter the zip code. Kevin Durant, when he steps over the half-court line, is in his trigger range. My goodness.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Scoreless thus far. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Chamberlain a screen. 4 on the shot clock. Back to James. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. And Shaq pulls it down. Now Leonard. Left side Durant. Over Giannis. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's Dallas. They're up by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So with Rhodes on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Antetokounmpo out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Chamberlain. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's LeBron in at the 2. Now here's Leonard. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander against Kobe.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the knee.
The Mavericks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Kobe Bryant, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Kobe drops them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Bryant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Chamberlain a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 5. Durant kicks to Leonard. Outside, Bryant fires for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Kobe's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Leonard against LeBron. Now, here's Chamberlain. He's covered closely. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
All the officials are all over that.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
The line for the Mavericks, Kobe Bryant.
And Kobe drops them both. So it's Chicago now. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's LeBron. He has 5. It's good.
Yeah, it's very hard to guard LeBron James because he's a 3-level scorer. Catches the defense off guard, just pulls up into that mid-range.
Here is Durant. Leading by 5. The shot by Bryant, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for LeBron. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You guys, that's a superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
LeBron James, 1 shot.
1 shot.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Oh, boy, you love to see that kind of burst from Kawhi Leonard. What a finish.
Bulls trail by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Goes up on the wing. Another one falls for Chicago.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Outside, Bryant fires from deep. They get it again. O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. James, a screen on Bryant. James up top. He's covered by Leonard. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And this is Mutombo's calling card, using that wide wingspan to just erase shots left and right.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Mavericks leading by 4. Pass to Kobe. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. Chamberlain dishes to James. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Leonard. On the wing, Bryant, covered by Giannis. Pass to Kobe from outside the arc. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Bulls trail by 4. Giannis passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. LeBron against KD. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Chamberlain with a screen on Leonard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And here is KD. And Leonard has it in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Leonard's got the lead up to 7 now for Dallas. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Phantom half-court shot drumline. And measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Durant is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mutombo, and it's Kobe in at the 3 slot. Here's Bryant. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from Durant. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to LeBron for the tie. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. LeBron's got 13. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the 3rd. Pass to Durant. The tray. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Now the Bulls with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Back to LeBron. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That misses off the backboard.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And that time, also a missed shot. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to LeBron. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And here's Kobe. A floater. Oh, power move by Kobe.
Such body control from Bryant. Able to take some hits there on the way up.
Pass to James. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Chamberlain with a screen on Bryant. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter. The Mavericks trailing. Leonard with the ball. 5 points in the game. And Bryant wide open. He shoots off target from 3-point range. And the Bulls with possession. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. James, no good. Here's Bryant. He's got 12. We've got 1:55 left here in the third quarter. And here's KD for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries it from 19. And it's James missing. Leonard against Abdul-Jabbar. Bryant outside. Over Chamberlain. Kobe's shot is off. The Bulls trailing. Giannis kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to LeBron. Leonard with the steal. Here's the break. Outside Bryant. Another 3 for Dallas.
Now, Kawhi Leonard understands when and where to deliver the ball to his teammates. Pretty play.
Bryant against Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wide open shot is on the money. He's got 9.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. For 3, Kobe. Again, the miss by Bryant.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Outside Leonard. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Durant for the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And here's James outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Mavericks lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Rhodes on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. James is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4 slot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Mavericks leading by 5. Now Leonard. Outside, Kobe. And the 3 off target. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to James. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, that's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
Outside, Kobe from downtown. That falls. Nice speed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 6 assists in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys. We're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And they're pushing it up. Here's Durant. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
Durant hits them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's off the glass and in.
Well, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard dishes to Kobe. And they double up Bryant. Here's Durant. Dallas again missing. Bulls trail by 6. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Gilgeous-Alexander against O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Abdul-Jabbar.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big time clutch delivery.
Leonard the pass to Kobe. Again the miss by the Mavericks. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Bulls. Trailing by 4. Outside, James. Chamberlain with a screen on Durant. They get it again. Second chance shot. Chamberlain, no luck. Dallas leading by 4. Puts one up from 19. And good. He nails it. 14 points for KD. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Chamberlain a screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points in the quarter.
And if you're guarding SGA in the pick and roll, boys, stop the ball, because otherwise Shai's going to get to where he wants to go.
Leonard finds O'Neal. Leonard inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Bulls trail by 4. Takes it inside. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. And so it's Dallas with giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Outside Durant. Launches it. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Here's Leonard. Out to KD. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Chamberlain, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Dallas, Kawhi Leonard, taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. 3-pointer. That one misses. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Happy to have you. And now Dallas' starting group. They've got Stephen Curry, and it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Detroit, James is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Kobe Bryant. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5, down low. We know NBA games aren't played on paper, but if they were, this game wouldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, B.A., but we're not doing that. We're out here on the court, and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out.
Curry against James. Curry passes to Leonard from the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Oh, Kawhi, so consistent with his approach, affects every phase of every minute that he plays.
Bryant, a screen on Leonard, down low. And there's Bryant. That's good. On the assist by James.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Pippen. Right side O'Neal. Pass to Leonard. Uses the glass on the layup. Leonard's got 5 points.
And Kawhi is certainly one of the strongest players in the league at that position, just doing damage.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff, and no surprise, Steph Curry was the topic of conversation on how they'll defend Steph. Coach laughed, is there a way? I mean, this guy is not just a shooter. Steph's ball handling, his passing, it's what makes him an all-time great. It's always a pleasure to watch Steph Curry, and we get another chance to tonight. Guys.
And Allie, thanks. And here's Detroit. 6-point game. Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, B.A., to watch all of that happen. But I give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries. The confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
And now the Pistons in transition. Durant for three. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist.
And Durant doesn't need more than a click to get one off.
Here's Pippen, guarded by Durant. Pass to Chamberlain. Curry with it. Launches a three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here is James. Kicks it out to Bryant. Jump shot is good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now, I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Inside.
With all eyes on Steph when he has the ball, his teammates find openings, and he finds them.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Pistons.
Timeout.
They trail by 6. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Mavericks on D. 6-point lead. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Bryant a screen on Leonard. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Outside Curry. Leonard outside. And there's the screen. Pass to Pippen. Shot clock at 6. And Dallas hits again from deep.
And with Leonard on the floor, the team's always going to function a little bit better as a whole, and some of that comes from his unselfish play.
Well, if the Pistons are going to turn things around, Brent, it needs to start on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's part of it, BA. It's not surprising that they've been in the bottom 5 defensively over the past couple of years, and that's what happens when you pile up a bunch of young players who want to prove themselves, and by proving themselves, it usually starts on the offensive end. We'll see if these guys being together start to take some pride in stopping their opponents.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Still no points. Bryant, left side. Outside Durant. Jacks up a 3. Puts up a 3. Bryant, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Chamberlain. Now Curry. The 3 ball. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2 shots.
Free throws good from Durant. And both free throws good for Durant.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Dallas on top, leading by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
They've got James. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kobe Bryant. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. To the left wing. Durant surveying the D. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bryant. Well, Brent, there's some players who never stop talking trash on the court. Was that distracting to you?
Not really, B.A. That's kind of the fun part of the game when somebody's trying to get under your skin a little bit. If it's not just playing defense and it comes with a little chit-chat, it sometimes draws your attention and makes you focus a little bit more.
Here's Leonard.
Just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team. When he's healthy, he is an absolute force.
Dallas shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
LeBron James. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Leonard drops them both. And it's Detroit with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Bryant. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Bryant's got 9.
Well, he's got great sight lines, Giannis does, especially where he gets the ball. So he surveys the court, takes a good picture, and makes a great pass.
Here's Pippen. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Pippen's got his second basket.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. James against Leonard. Bryant, a screen on Leonard. Bryant, left side. To the paint. Got a piece of it, and it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Durant for 3. Chamberlain pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Closed it in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Leonard can't get it to go.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Durant. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Stephen Curry.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. So he gets them both. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And he lobs it up to the rim. Now here's Durant. 5 points in the game. And again, no good by Detroit. Bryant against Leonard. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Curry. Fires from deep. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Pistons trail by 3. Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
BA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Pass to Pippen. Leonard outside. Fires the 3. The rebound by Detroit. Bryant outside. And here's James. He's covered by Curry. Puts it up from 12. And that one's good. James.
Going to work now from the mid-range. LeBron's going to take whatever the defense gives him.
Outside Curry. Here's Pippen, guarded by Durant. Pass to Chamberlain. They set a pick. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. That gives him the lead. Antetokounmpo has got his first 2 points.
That's attacking the rack. Antetokounmpo on the take and muscled his way in.
Pass to Leonard. To end the drought. Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Antetokounmpo outside. Durant for 3. Drains the triple. Durant's got 8.
Well, there's a nice answer from an operator in Kevin Durant. You hit a 3, you know he's coming back at you.
Pippen, pass to Leonard. Pass to Chamberlain. Leonard against Bryant. Tipped. James outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Leonard. And here is Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. The team is pumped up.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Detroit on top, leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, we've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Chamberlain in at power forward. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Curry against Durant. Shoots over Curry. Durant, no good.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Curry. Lets it fly. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Bryant outside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw no good for Bryant. Mavericks trail by 4. Leonard passes to Pippen. Here's Chamberlain. Up and in on the layup. Chamberlain's got 5 now.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
For Detroit, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. James outside. Over Leonard. James can't get it to go. Dallas has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Curry's shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
To the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. For the tie. The putback. Leonard outside for the lead. Counted from distance. 13 points in the game.
And Leonard, a 3-level scorer as well as an offensive anchor for this team.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. James outside. Bryant outside. Knocks it loose. Here's Pippen, covered by Bryant. Leonard passes to Pippen. Pass to Chamberlain. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Detroit has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Bryant, and that comes off the assist by Durant. Bryant's got 13 now. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Here's Pippen. Launches it. Drills it from deep. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Well, Leonard usually has humble assist numbers, but that doesn't mean he's not going to keep his eyes open.
Leonard against James. Pass to Bryant. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Antetokounmpo outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Durant.
Making the suffocating defensive play right there. Leonard, an overwhelming force on that end of the floor.
Curry passes to Pippen. Leonard for 3. The rebound by Detroit.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to James. James with the focus.
And once he gets down in the paint, there's not much you're going to do to stop the King.
To the middle. They swipe it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Durant. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Bryant. James double teamed. Back to Bryant. Over Leonard. Bryant, no good.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
The assist, Scottie Pippen.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Mavericks ahead, leading by just 2. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Kevin Durant is out there with James. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kobe Bryant. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Pass to Pippen. Leonard on the wing. They set the pick. Clock at 6. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Dallas.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Bryant. Lets it go from deep. Chamberlain pulls it in. The Mavericks lead by 4. Pass to Pippen. Leonard outside. That shot missing. Some solid defense from James. Now Bryant. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. James inside. Leonard defending. James can't get it to go.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pippen, pass to Chamberlain. Inside. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Kevin Durant. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Detroit.
Timeout.
Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Oh, KD against contact inside.
Anticipating the contact there and toughness through that play, Durant is not afraid to attack the defense.
Leonard outside. To the paint. Here's Pippen.
Wow. Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Leonard. The kick to Durant. Fires the three. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 5 assists in the game. The Mavericks lead by 4. Outside Curry. James with the block.
That anticipation off the charts. Great job by LeBron to deny that one.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for your Pistons, Kobe Bryant. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Bryant. And both free throws good for Bryant.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Pippen, guarded by Durant. Pass to O'Neal. Leonard with the ball. Shoots over Bryant. Shot by Leonard, no good. 1:46 left to play in the fourth quarter. Bryant outside to take the lead. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Leonard against Bryant. Leonard passes to Chamberlain. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now here's Durant. He's closely guarded. It's James on the wing. Bryant outside. James is screen on Leonard. And here's Bryant outside. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Dallas has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Leonard against James. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Durant with it. To take the lead. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. How do you think this is going to play out?
But there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
35 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Detroit. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Lets it go from the wing, and it's in.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Leonard inside. He's against Bryant. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Dallas, no good that time either, and they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul, team 4. At the line for your Pistons, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. So it's Detroit picking up the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports